Welcome to class, welcome to dance therapy. Thank you for joining me. Hopefully you're there. I'm here, Nikki's here. We are ready to go on this beautiful Saturday evening. I love Saturdays so much.
It's Wednesday.
What?
It's funny because I was like, yeah, Saturday. I'm like, wait, hang on. It's Wednesday because it's my niece's birthday today.
Oh crap, okay.
And so I know that.
And it's 7:30.
And it's 7:30.
Saturday is 6.
But I was going along with you for that
You
ride.
see how I am? You see? Dang. I was so proud that I got the day right.
That's fun though. It's exciting.
Now I'm all thrown off.
These are the things that happen. Today is Wednesday, 7 to 8, dance therapy.
Yes.
What are we doing today?
We are doing developing combinations. So this class is a little more intermediate. Because if you're a beginner, you don't even know what a combination is and you don't have a repertoire of steps.
This is very true.
So this particular class will be an intermediate level, although anybody can watch it and get the idea.
Yeah.
And then it lodges in there, and as you develop, you go, oh, I remember now. Why this is,
Makes
so I'll be
sense.
showing you techniques for developing combinations. There's a lot of different ways to do them, so I'm going to give you a variety of them.
I'm going to check on comments, and I'm also going to change the screen a little bit because
Okay.
we're a little bit shifted.
Okay.
So excuse me, everybody. We're going to just
All
do
right.
a little
I'm gonna hang out.
technical adjustment right here. Try to be as smooth as possible. Sorry.
Okay.
There we go. That's
Okay.
better. Otherwise, we're not going to see our feet.
Right. There's that. We have footwork involved.
We need to see feet.
Yeah. So time for you to check in. Tell me who's here. Say hello. Send us a big hug. Tell us if we are visible and audible. Make sure you can hear us and see us, that everything is clear, everything looks good, and technology is on our side tonight, hopefully. And I'm going to get some music going. We have a Middle-Earth Ensemble, Lavender album for our little warm-up, and then we'll get started with our combinations. So, okay. Anything else, Nikki?
No, we just can say hi to Abby
Hi,
and
Abby.
Sarah. And
Hi, Sarah.
Oh, and Abby says she loves Saturdays too.
Yeah, good.
Right? We just look forward to these days with
I
you.
know.
So it's either Wednesday or Saturday.
Yeah, and
I
I was so sure it was Saturday.
You know what? That's a good thing. It feels like a Saturday. That
It
means
kind of does. It kind
that
of does.
it was a good day.
Yeah, I like this time too. I like 7:30. It's a perfect time. Perfect time because I feel like I'm kind of done. Right, I'm not gonna start any more projects.
Right.
Let's dance.
Yes.
All right. So let's dance. Here we go. Let's lean over to the side, down the leg. Oh my goodness. Oh my, I didn't even feel this till now. I did this ab series with a friend of mine last night. Ah! Wow. Oh, this, yeah. Yeah, it was the week I was gone in Utah. I didn't do abs. And I did extra last night. And they are talking. And go ahead and reach up. But I guess it's all a good thing. It's funny though, you go around all day, you feel normal, and then you do a little bit of stretching or movement, and ow!
Just one thing. You're like,
Yeah.
where did this come from?
Where? What? Twist. Oh yeah. We're just gonna do a general light warm up. Hopefully you jump around, dance around a little bit a few minutes before class. So you do, I count on about a 15-minute warm up for you guys. That's about right. And we do about 5 of it. So you guys do the rest before you get there. All right, slide. Way over there. And now hips, circle. Oh, hang on, keep circling. Ooh, I was feeling.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's a bit warm in
I was
here.
feeling a little stuffy. Reverse, maybe get the fan going.
Fan is necessary.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
It's what, 82, you think?
Something like that.
I want to see what temperature it is. Oh my god! I promise too. It just feels like it. It's a little muggy and for October. Whee!
Wow.
All right, turn it in. Figure 8 forward. Oh, we have some green ones now tonight.
Oh, look at that.
7. And go back. Just kind of work out the kinks. And a big circle again. Hold it in the back, reach forward, flat back, and take it down to the floor. Bring it up. Oh. Let's do that again. Flat back. And down. Roll it up. Oh, that feels better. All right, little shimmy action. Just a regular straight leg shimmy.
Oh, yeah, so we'll come in someone to check on that.
Yeah, let's see what's going on there. I think we got more people.
Alright, no, it's just Abby confirming that we look
Okay, good. All right, good. We need our affirmation and our confirmation. See that we're all doing what we're supposed to do. All right, slide. All right, step and lift. Basic Egyptian. In place. To the side. To the back. Good. Figure 8. On the up. Vertical. Use your abs. Stand tall. Shoulders down. Take it the other way now. Over and down. Figure 8 vertical on the down. Stand tall. Stomach in. And a little on the action. Rolling into the belly. Reverse it. There we go. Oh, I want to do more of those abs. More.
That would be a great idea.
Yeah. Ooh. All right. That felt great. So that's just a little beginning one, just to get you moving. So let's look at combinations. And I'm just checking my list to see what I want to do first. Oh yeah. Okay. So combinations are a minimum of 2, and then up to however many steps or movements put together to create what we think of as a little story. It's like when you're learning to write, I always equate dancing to writing. So when you're learning to write, you learn words and you learn how to spell them. So that would be basic Egyptian, step, place, twist, and squeeze your glute. You're learning this word, this move, and how to spell it. All right? And then you have sentences where you put words together. You can say, I went to the store. So, and you would learn all those words and then you'd put them together in a sentence. Some sentences are very short. I like you. Some sentences are long. I went to my car, got my keys, and drove around the block. It's a bit of a run-on sentence, but so it can be longer or shorter. That's what we call a combination. So if we took a basic Egyptian right here, and then we did it to the side, that's a combination. That's two things put together. And then if we went into a figure 8, we add that on, and then a big hip circle. That's 4 words, right? Strung together makes a sentence. Basic Egyptian side, that's our second word. What did I do next? Oh yeah, figure 8. Oh, figure 8.
I just joined, I'm sorry. I'm a little bit
and big hip circle. Okay? 4 moves strung together. That's a combination. And you start with 2. When you're learning to do combinations, sometimes they come naturally when you've been dancing a while. You'll be going to something and then, oh, it just feels like that move should come out of that move. And sometimes they come naturally. Other times they don't. So I'm going to show you a bunch of different ways. I think 6 to be exact.
always good numbers. You have
6, 6.
I don't think there's any time that it's less than 6.
No, not usually. I had 3 this afternoon. I go, no, I have to do better than this. So I took a nap.
And there we go.
And the other 3 appeared.
There we
Whenever I need to choreograph or to create something, I take a nap because I create when I'm half awake. And it's usually on my way, I have to get to sleep, and then it's on my way when I'm just waking up, ready to get up. So in the morning, or I take a nap, and I just think, okay, I need to figure this out, and I go to sleep, and then in 45 minutes, an hour, I wake up, and I write it down because it's right there.
Have it all.
Yeah, it's weird. Well, it's not weird, it's just really cool.
It's good that you can just tap in like that.
Yeah,
Like,
okay.
Excuse me, I need a nap.
Yeah, I know. Like, she hears this all the time. I don't know what I want to do. I'm going to take a nap. And then I get up and she looks at me and, yep. Got it. It's always like this. So anyway, now I have 6 ways.
I'm excited about 6 ways.
Anyway, so sometimes things come naturally, sometimes they don't. Sometimes you have to work at it, and then as you keep doing it, that will help you do more and more. So I'm going to show you those ways when the creativity is not necessarily flowing, right? We're going to give you some techniques that it's like, all right, I'll try this technique. Because you're not always creative, and sometimes you just have to do something, or you just want to do something. So these are more technical techniques. They're not tap into your inner creativity, tell a story. It's not so much that, and it's not musical interpretation. That's a whole different class. So there's a bunch of ways to choreograph and a bunch of ways to create your story and to move with your body. This is just one of those ways, how to make a combination from more of a logical standpoint of methods that are tested and they work. All right, so
your go-to ways.
Yes, yeah, and they're great if you don't do a lot of creating on your own as far as the dance. They're great to start here because there's a lot of pressure. You get dancer block. You think, God, I should be more creative. Or what happens a lot, still to me, is what do I want to do? And all of a sudden, I can't think of anything that I know how to do. And how many steps do we know? I mean,
right?
It's so many.
Hundreds and hundreds.
Hundreds and variations and all these things. And once you get going, oh yeah. So when you're getting ready to create or you want to make something, you need to have paper and pen handy because you'll also forget. You'll do it, and then the next day, oh, what was that? That was so good.
Or even maybe 2 minutes later.
Exactly, yeah. The 2-minute mark is my special one. I create it, then I turn around, what did I do? It was really good, but what was it? Because when I'm creating, it's simple. When I'm creating, I'm in my right brain probably. Is that the one, the creative one? The right brain? I think it is. So I'm in a piece of my head, right? And I'm not in the logical part, the memorizing part, the analytical. I'm not there. I'm in the creative part, wherever that is. So it's almost like a switch flips, and I dance in that place. And then I come out of it and turn around and go, oh, what was that? And I literally can't always tell you. Sometimes if you give me a minute, I'll go back and I can get it. But yeah, it's really interesting when you start learning about the sections of your brain. So we're going to look at the first technique. And like I said, pen and paper, and approach this from more of a logical standpoint and less from a creative. The creative will come, right? So this is like baby steps. All right, so the first thing is, you've heard me talk about steps. I'll teach a step and go, okay, here's the cousin, and here's another cousin. That means these are related steps. They use similar muscles, they have a similar feel, and they often look really nice together. So that's where you start, all right? Use cousin steps, right? Take a step.
Good starting point.
It's a really good starting point. It's the easiest one. You can start with one of your basic steps and then start with variations of that step. And you will have combinations. So for example, let's go through the basic Egyptian to the front, right? And we just did this to the side, all right? We just did a combination, there it is, to the back. Okay, now one front, one back. There's a combination right after that. All right, now on the other side, one front, one side. Front, there's that. Now, same leg, front, back. Good. Now, front only, turn. You see what I'm doing? I'm going through my list, right? Other side. Going through my list of cousins of the basic Egyptian. And we just did, what, 6 at least?
At least, yeah.
Yeah. So use cousins. They work really, really well. Like I said, it's the easiest one. I'm trying to see. All right, so these cousins are variations of a step. There's other cousins that look and act related, but they're not necessarily variations. So when you choose your cousins, pick the variations first, because that's the most natural. You'll be going, okay, I know this step. Oh, I can do it to the side. Oh, I can do it to the back. Oh, I can do one of each. It'll come naturally. It'll be a lot simpler. Then you can use cousins that are that just are looser cousins. They're not variations of the same step. For example,
Distant cousins.
Distance, yes. What did I have here? Maya over, oh yeah, some of them a lot of these we know. Maya, and then over, under. So you're going with your Maya, and then over, under, over, under. Maya, 2, 3, 4, over, under, 1, 2, 3, 4, over. So you're going to figure out which hip I was on. All right, so that's a combination, Maya over, under. So they are 2 different steps, but they share some of the similar movements and use similar techniques. All right, something else closely related is Ami. Now you think about this, I'll tell you what I'm thinking, but you're probably going to think the same thing. Ami and then Maya. They look really great together, right? Ami, Maya. Start it on any side you want. From there, Ami. Now wave up. Whoop. Circle, we've done this a lot. Figure 8 with the ribs. Circle, down, circle, ba-ba. Right? So it's super, super easy. So those are little combinations using cousins. Okay? So that's where you start. And like I said, write it down. You need to start making lists and start remembering things. Okay? Now, this is opposite. Use contrast. Steps that are not like each other. So a smooth and a staccato. A slinky and a sharp. They look really good together. So, for example, smooth and staccato. So we would do lift, drop, undulate, undulate. That's one of my favorite combinations. So step and drop, undulate, undulate. Step and drop, undulate, undulate. I think that looks so pretty. So that's a staccato move and then a smooth move. Slinky and sharp or crisp. Figure 8, vertical up, up, now add a drop. Boom, boom. So figure 8, 2, and up, down, down. Smooth, slinky, slinky, and sharp, sharp. They also are kind of cousin-like, right? But you can take contrast of smooth and sharp, slinky and crisp. Just, something smooth and then something crispy. And those look great together. And usually that will be 1 8 count that you take that in. You can also always repeat it, but you start with 1 8 count. When you do a combination, it's better to do 1 8 count at a time and split it 4 and 4, right? All right, then, see, we're moving. We're already on number 3.
Hey.
Yep. Use directional changes. All right, so directional changes, front to back, and quarter turns and half turns. Then there's random. Now, random, it's hard for us to do that here, the way the room is set up, and we have a very small space, but random is what it is, random, right? You're just going different places. You can do that in front of a live audience or in your own living room. When you're just dancing around, you don't need to square up to any walls. But we're going to look at front to back and quarter turns. All right, so the one we just did, the over-under, that combination, it's really great with quarter turns. So what we do, what do we do? I think we go Maya, 2, 3, 4, over, under, oh, yeah, that's what it is. All right, so this combination is 4 counts of Maya, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and then the over, under, 1 in place, and then 1 is a quarter turn, and then we repeat. Do you have to repeat? No. This one just looks really good when you do it 4 times, and it's really easy on your brain. It gives you a little break.
Yes, it
So, and it looks really cool, especially with the group, and the way these steps look from the side and from the back is very different. Each time you turn, it looks different. So I highly recommend taking something and just turning it around, all right? So another one would be a grapevine. Let's see, what did I have? Grapevine, oh yeah, grapevine with a 1.5 turn to face the back. Okay, so if we do grapevine facing front, and we go here, and then we turn, and we go around, and then we do it to the other side, and then we, continue. You don't, if you're going to do something twice, you don't have to do the whole thing twice. So, for example, grapevine. Okay, now turn around to the back, all the way around. Now grapevine. Now do hip lifts in a circle. And then face somewhere else. Go somewhere else. So grapevine, turn around, face the back. Grapevine, hip lifts in a circle. Right? Same idea. So let's try that. Oh, we'll go from the other side. We're doing everything from this side. All right, so grapevine, 1, 2, 3, 4, step around, and 1, 2, 3, 4, lift, 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 lift. And then you end up where you end up, which is over there. So it's a nice, easy, so that was 2 combinations.
Yeah.
Grapevine with the turn, grapevine with hip lifts. Could you repeat that turn and end up facing front? Of course, right? You can balance it and do it the first time facing the back, you do it again, turn around 1.5, and you end up facing the front. Then you do something else. Okay, so that is a directional change. I have one more. Oh yeah, standard, really good classic is the gush combination, because when we do that, we do figure 8 on the up, 2, 3, 4, and we do a half turn, and then we do another half turn. This can be extended to be half turn, whole turn, and you end up facing the back. Or half turn, quarter turn, and you end up facing the side. So that gush step is a really nice one where you're going to do figure 8s on the up, and then figure 8s with a half turn, and then the second can be something else. So directional is always great. Just put 2 steps together, do them in 2 or 3 different directions, and you're good, right? So
that
yeah,
fills up a lot of
it does. Yeah,
time,
it fills up a lot of time.
and
It's
space.
interesting, yeah, and it's interesting to look at.
Mm.
It's very interesting to look at. All right, let's see. Number 4. Oh yeah, straight lines and circles. Straight line, circle. Right? Straight line, circle.
Straight line, circle.
In other words, walk somewhere, get somewhere somehow in a straight line, and then do something in a circle. Okay? So, for example, what we just did was an example of that. Grapevine, straight line, 1.5, circle. And there it is, right? Or walk. Let's say I'll walk towards you doing a 3/4 shimmy, and then I will do a couple of pivot turns, right? There we are, straight circle. Or I'll do a basic Egyptian going forward, there we go, and then I'll drop my hips and go in a reverse circle back. Very easy, right? So that one's kind of fun because you just, all right, just go somewhere straight and you have chassés, grapevines, walking, pas de bourrée, all these traveling steps to get somewhere, and then you just do something in a circle. And the cool thing is it makes your direction random because you don't necessarily come back the way you came. Go somewhere, go in a circle, go somewhere else, go in a circle, go somewhere else, right? So you don't need to be going back and forth or forward and back all the time. So, straight line, circle. That's one of my favorites because it's super easy.
Super easy, yeah.
Yeah, all these are easy. Like I said, this is a primer on creating, right? You start with something more technical, or what did I say this was? More like from lists, not creating so much, but something more
logical.
Yeah, logical. And then the creativity comes from there. Because if you just try to get it, it's really hard the first time. It's, you don't know what to do. All right, so we have that, and then we have make a formula for your combination. So there's many types of moves. So there are traveling, which we were just talking about, traveling. There are foot patterns. There are accent steps. There are circular steps. There's percussive steps. There's smooth steps. There's spinning. There's turning. There's a lot of things that we do. So make a formula, and one that feels comfortable to you. Start with just 2 things, and then maybe add 3. So for example, foot pattern and a step in place. Foot pattern and then step in place. All right, so think about that, what that would be, okay? So our foot pattern right now is just going to be chassé, and we're going to travel forward because that's where we need to go. So we're going to do hip figure 8s to the back with a chassé, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8, right? And then a step something in place. So let's just do, what do we want to do?
Like
Da-da-da. Something to the side?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Something like that.
Yeah,
We're
I was thinking of the same idea. So step lift to the side. Okay, and then do the same thing backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and maybe you can lift another way, or go to the side, or go front back, or go in a circle. It's just walk somewhere, get somewhere, and do something in that spot. Just 2 things. Go and do something. All right, so figure 8, la, 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 da, 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 and 1, and 2, and 4, and 5, and 6. Now let's make it, that's 2 8s, let's make it just 1 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, hips in a circle. 1 and 2 3 and 4, right? And then go somewhere else, right? Travel somehow. Use reversing, use forward, use back. That's your beginning formula. Now, what would you add to make your formula have 3 things? I'll tell you. Add a turn. That's the next best thing because the dance looks really pretty with turns. So, figure out, okay, do I want to walk and then turn and then do something? Or do I want to walk, do something, and then turn? Or do I want to turn, do something, and then walk? Right? The last one sounds kind of interesting, actually.
Yes,
Yeah.
I was just thinking that same thing.
Yeah, turn, do something,
walk.
and then walk.
Yeah.
So let's just play with that. And you can see, and so on and so on. Generally, a combination, remember a combination is a sentence. So I would say a combination would have up to 4 parts. And now we're at 3, right? So you can add on another one and you'll have 4, because that would be an average size sentence in the dance, is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 different moves, right? Because then the brain has a little trouble remembering. And then if you start going beyond that, now you're into your sentence has become more of a paragraph. Okay? And when you create a paragraph, you're now doing choreography. Okay? So you go from a word, the spelling the word, using the word, to a sentence, to a paragraph. So we go from basic steps and techniques to combinations to choreography, and that's the progression. Once you get over 4 steps in a combination, you have choreography. And that's not what we're doing tonight. But I just want to clarify, right? Just so you get an idea of where we are. All right, so what did we say? Turn?
Is it turn?
Do something?
Do something, walk somewhere.
Walk somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to turn. I'm going to body wave up, and I'm going to grapevine to the side. Ta-da! Okay? So, let's try that. All right, so turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, I'm going to go down 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4. And you know that drives me crazy. I have to have something on the end. So 5, 6, 7. You can't stop at the 4. I don't like that at all. All right, so you can add, you can have 3 things, but make it fit your counts, right? All right, so let's try that again. Turn, wave, grapevine, and lift in a circle. We'll do it that way. There's your sentence. Okay, it's a lot easier than it seems. Yeah. And once you start playing with it, you're going to get so much better, and you're going to start having a lot of fun. And each combination will get a little better quality, right? I think the quality will improve. All right, so then that was that was number 5. Is make a formula for yourself. So you have traveling, you have foot patterns, you have turning, you have steps. I think I mentioned you have accents. So there are all these things, right? Just start putting them together, 3 or 4, and then change it up. Like take those same moves and say, all right, let's just do them in a different order. And you'll come across, ooh, I like the way that feels, right? And it's all about how you feel, not how other people feel. It's got to feel good to you. So those same 4 moves that we did, if we just switched up the order, it would feel different each time. And that in itself is another trick. Because you don't need to know a lot of moves. You can do quite a bit of material with just 4 moves. You just change up the order, right? Old trick, old trick.
Right? Yeah.
All right, the last one, and then we're actually going to do some combinations. The last one is make a list. Like I was saying earlier, write stuff down. This is your logic, all right? Get many pieces of paper, and it depends on how you visualize. I like a list going from top to bottom. I don't do my lists sideways. I do them up to down. So I get paper the long way, and I line it all up, and I have like 6 or 7 lists. And one might be all the turns that you know, the basic steps that you know, the traveling steps that you know, the slow moves that you know, the fast moves that you know. And these are just single steps, single words. Line them all up. And the fun thing is, close your eyes and point. Just don't try to analyze.
Yeah.
Just bing, bing, bing. And you think, oh God, but it might be cool, right? Or say, all right, I'm going to pick 4. I'm going to pick a turn and a travel and a fast and a slow. Whatever. Ba, 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 and just do them. Start with 2, make it 3, then make it 4. I don't recommend starting with 4 because then you're trying to memorize and it gets stressful. This is supposed to be a fun exercise. It's supposed to be enjoyable. So start with 2, a turn and a slow, a fast and an accent, a traveling and a turn. You just pick 2 things, boom. And you might do a turn and you might get somewhere and your body will, and you go, oh, hello. Hello, you did that by yourself. Okay, so that's where your creativity will start coming out. It'll just happen. You just have to let it loose, right? So the list method works really well. It also gives you, if you're at an intermediate level, which you all are, that I see anyway, you know a lot of stuff. There's a lot. And so start your list, and I'll bet you tomorrow and the next day and the next day, oh, I forgot, I know that step too. I know that one. Oh, I forgot the jewel. I know that one. Your list is going to grow, and if you go back through a few of the videos that you've done with me already, you're going to get it even bigger because we have covered so much stuff.
We have.
Oh my gosh, hundreds of steps.
52 classes.
Oh my
now.
goodness.
52, 53.
Wow.
That's a lot of material.
There's a lot of material. So, and some of them you may not like those steps, so don't put them on your list. You need to put steps that you like and you want to do. And then just start picking. Super easy. All right, so that's my list. I'm going to make your list. Yeah. But these are all great techniques. They're very simple, basic, but they work. They totally, totally work. And you will have great fun making combinations. So now let's look at a couple combinations that, well, actually I just have 1 or 2 because I'm just showing you all this stuff. But anyway, all right. So we're going to take. You remember the pas de bourrée? 1 da 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 da. Right? It's done double time. Yeah. 1 and is it single, full time? 1, 2. Yeah. Right. Full time. We're going to do it half time. 1, 2, 3, right? We're gonna do the pas de bourrée, but it's not really looking like a pas de bourrée. It's going to look like something else. So we're going to take cross back, side, step, and then forward accent of the hip. Right? So it has a little bit of a different look. Back, side, in place, forward accent. It's not a lift. It's not a basic. It's a forward accent, meaning twist, squeeze the glute, accent that hip forward, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? And then that foot is out, so now we're gonna do a 3-step turn to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, lift accent, right? And then we are going to drop the hip drops in a reverse circle. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Whoa,
right.
Off the screen.
Where'd
Sorry,
she go?
everybody. I was just so involved in my 3-step tone.
She left.
Sorry.
All right, so we're going to go slow pas de bourrée. 1, 2, 3, and twist. Turn 5, 6, 7, and 8. Drop 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm orientating it all to the front, but I highly recommend that you don't. Right? Point somewhere else. And then rock step. 5, 6, 7, 8 with the 3/4 shimmy. All right, so it's a nice little combination. It's got a nice little feel to it. I like it. All right, so slow pas de bourrée. 1, 2, 3, twist, turn 5, 6, 7, lift and hold it up there. Now drop down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn toward the front. 2, 3. What did I just do?
You did the rock step.
Oh wait, I had another version of this. It was a turn. So we'll add this in too. So anyway, this is our second ending. So after this, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and da 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 da. There we are. Yeah, everybody. That's not what I did. But see, it's been 2 seconds.
There we go. That's
See?
also like
Yeah.
that's useful to have another person.
Yes.
Or record yourself.
Yeah,
right?
there's that. All right, again. So, side or cross back, side in place, twist, turn 5, 6, 7, lift, drop 1, 2, 3, rock step 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, good. All right, you want to try the other side? We can.
Okay.
Maybe. Maybe. All right.
Like, do you want to?
You would do it.
I don't know if I want to,
I know.
but let's do it.
I think we're gonna.
Yes, I'm up
All
for
right,
the challenge. Let's
okay.
go.
Cross back, side, step, twist. All right. What was next?
Step turn.
Oh, step turn. 5, 6, 7, 8. Drop back. 2, 3, 4. Rock. 6, 7, 8. Okay, that's not my favorite side. So we're gonna do it again.
All right.
We need to do this.
Strengthen the side.
Yeah.
That's a little
Exactly. Here we go.
in need of it.
Back, side, place, twist. Oh, that's just, yeah. All right, let me do that again. Back, side, place, twist, drop, drop. No,
Step turn.
step turn. Okay. You know what? You could switch it around. This is 4 moves, right?
You know what? Why don't you
They
do that
don't
one
need-
way and I do it the other way?
Okay.
We end up with the rock step together and
Okay.
see what happens.
Because
that would be super cool.
that's what I was just saying. Get 4 moves.
Yeah.
Make a combination. Switch them up. I'm just doing it without knowing. Let me do it right one more time and then we'll try. Okay. Back, side, step, twist, turn, 2, 3, lift, drop back, 2, 3, 4, rock step, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there we are. So I can, it's just, my brain is very compartmentalized and I can feel and hear the gears shifting. When I'm just dancing and feeling, the memory is just, wow. And then the second time I go, okay, think and concentrate, and I could feel the whole thing felt different because I had to pay attention. Really weird.
It's like a in your body versus in your head.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad I get to do that because when you say get out of your head, it's really easy for me. Click. All right, I'm done.
Yeah, buddy.
I become a little airhead very easily. All right, so I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. Drop, 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 drop. Turn, do, rock. And you're going to
I'll do
the other way.
the other way, which would be the dun
Dun,
dun
dun,
dun
dun,
dun
turn,
step
2, 3, bump, drop, bump, bump, bump.
and then you can see the contrast between the two.
So let's see if I do it. Oh, okay.
I think your body wants to naturally do the drop. That's what
It
happens.
kind of does,
It's this,
yeah.
and then you want to go like that.
Yeah. I
And
kinda
for me,
do.
I'm like, we were doing it this way.
Yeah, we are doing a turn. Also, I'm going to do it from my outside right, and you're going to do it from your. So we're going to kind of come in across,
Okay.
right? So you're, yeah,
Yes.
right?
All right.
Okay. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. I looked at you.
That's also
I
probably, I'm
looked
not
at you.
looking at you at all, because if I'm just
I know. I looked right at
Because
you,
we're
and I
doing
was going to
different
turn.
directions as
I
well.
was going to turn. All right. Give me another chance. All right.
Okay.
Cross side, around, da, 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 and we go, and rock, bump, bump, bump. Oh,
That was cool.
I like the way that, if I can just get it, I like the way that looks.
That was really cool because it was also kind of like a question answer.
Yes.
Because you did and then I did.
And you did and I did.
Yeah. That
So,
was rad.
Try to go a little further,
Yeah. So,
so
I
that
could
you don't
parse
get
it. Yeah.
blocked.
I need to do it on the tone. Okay.
All right, here we go.
Woohoo!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, nice. You see, now I would be in front of the mirror, and I would go, let's write this down, because I'm going to do this in a group choreography. I really like the way it looks with us doing 2 different things. But fortunately, I have it written down.
Yes, you do.
Now I'm just going to make a little arrow
Right?
to switch.
To switch it and then change
then-
direction.
Yeah, yeah.
Cool.
Oh, okay. So now you see combinations in action and all the things that can happen, right? Because
I mean, like literally, we just did the same things you talked about on the list.
yeah, we just did it, and it just pops in your head. Go, hey, wait. Oh, okay, wait. And when you're doing this logical method, I recommend no music. I know that sounds weird, but no music. This is to get your vocabulary of dance and get you moving no matter what. When you start trying to interpret the music and then adding your combinations, that's another style. And we'll do that at some point as well, but it's just different, right? So this would be better for 4/4 music, and then each music has its little personality and its little accents, and you're going to throw those things in as you get into your music. But this gives you little sentences and combinations that you have. Okay, I got this one, I got this one, I got this one. Practice, practice, practice. You're going to have them memorized, and you, oh, I'm going to plug that right there, right? There's 4 counts. There's, oh, that'll look great. Let's put that, boom, done, right? It makes it really easy. And it also, if you're just dancing for yourself and having fun dancing around, which hopefully you are, you don't have to think as much. You can take that same combination and mix it up and do it over and over and over and over. And once you have it as a part of your repertoire, it'll just come out of your body and you won't have to think.
Pop out.
Yeah, everybody's got their things, right? There's little, you know, those that know me well, you know I've got combinations. Oh yeah, she does that all the time. They're my favorites, right? Everybody's got that. So this just became one of those, I think. I like this.
Very cool.
Yeah, it's very good.
Very cool.
I like this, and I like the variation. All right, that's it for me. Oh, we did good. All right, timing is good.
Timing is great.
Yep. So thanks again. I hope you had fun with this. It was a little more intermediate, and I think you guys are totally ready for it. And this can give you really something nice to chew on until I see you again on Saturday, because this is Wednesday. Don't mess that up. In case you were wondering, it's Wednesday today. All right. Let's see. Anything else?
Yes. A couple things.
Okay.
Make sure that you subscribe to Meleah's YouTube channel, because
Yes.
all the videos are on the YouTube channel. We are current.
Oh, good.
Yes, because we have everything on there.
Even the one that you took off last night?
Yes.
Oh, that's so good.
It's on there. It doesn't have like a listing of all the specific moves yet, but all of them are on YouTube.
Good.
So make sure you subscribe and like and comment and share.
Yep.
And do the same for this video. Like, comment, share.
Like, comment, share.
And then
My series.
You have a class. Yeah.
Yep. I think I posted it just before this class one. Thursday the 22nd is I'm going to do another series of 3 beginning belly dance basics. So the 22nd, the 29th, and November 5th on Eventbrite. So it's a Zoom thing, really inexpensive. So this is an intermediate. You guys are not beginners, so you need to send that to your beginner friends. Or your friends that say, God, I've always wanted to try belly dance. So I know where you can try belly dance. So send that around. And
it's limited spots available.
yeah, I only want to take about 10
So-
because I don't want so many people on the screen. I want everybody to get personal attention. So yeah, it won't be a big class. Okay, I think
that's it.
Yeah, we're good now.
Next class Saturday, and that's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go this way so I can
I'll go back over to
do a
my
little
side.
this and say bye, everybody.
So good night, and I'll see you in a few days. Happy dancing. And if you have any questions about the material, because this is a little more thinky stuff, just type away and I will answer them. All right, have a great night. I'll see you very soon.